Yes, Zagga, Yagga. You know the vibes you rocking over your truly Showtime Sizzle. I am the sauce, top of the morning. Um, I'm gonna do a quick recap, of the fights last night. Um, like only I can, you know, like only I can. Um, you see what I said, right? I just want to make sure y'all hearing me. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. I gotta make sure y'all can hear me. That's all I'm trying to do. Once I make sure y'all can hear me, I'm gonna proceed. All right, yeah, y'all can hear me. Now, um, last night was the top rank, was this card right here. Shout out to Top Rank for putting on a good show up there for the good people in upstate New York, Verona, Syracuse area. Um, heavyweight card. You see what I titled this, man? I say a lot of y'all that talk boxing, man. And I noticed that on especially this right here, YouTube. Y'all just talk it, man. Y'all not I try to tell y'all when the lights are bright, it's a difference. There's levels when the lights is on. And I'm gonna start right off with the top fight. Shout out to Bruce Gas Boxing in the building. OG, I see you. Shout out to William Posey, man. Thank you. I hear you. Um, Stephen Shaw, Big Shot, was receiving a lot of praise and accolades for uh, having over 100 rounds of sparring with Deontay Wilder, right? Now, when he fought um, Fa, he didn't fight like a fighter that was in there with arguably the biggest puncher in boxing. Wilder. Well, they say Wilder's the biggest puncher in boxing. He was very hesitant. I know I see a lot of people saying that he was robbed. No, he wasn't robbed. FA was the aggressive fighter. FA's jab was controlling the fight. Uh, Big Shot, leading up to the fight, said this was going to be his moment, but he did not fight like it was his moment. And I can't stand on that the lights was too bright for him because this wasn't his first time fighting on a top rank card. Granted, he was coming off of a smaller card. I believe it was at, I want to say it wasn't Broadway Hall, but it was a hall down here in Manhattan. He beat a older heavyweight, but now he had a formidable heavyweight in front of him with a decent skill set. You know, Fa got a big right hand. He's a basic, stab jab, up jab, right hand. He doesn't really throw many combinations as far as the 1-2, following it with a three, or uppercut, things like that. Hopefully, y'all are following the source. So as that fight went on, and I'm watching it, I'm breaking it down. I'm not really too impressed with Shaw at all. He fought in spurts. Um, he had the quicker hand speed, but he just didn't want to take chances. And Fa was able. They both was landing great jabs throughout the whole fight. They both was landing great jabs throughout the whole fight. But like I said, Shaw just it's levels, man. It's levels, man. And I know a lot of guys that are Shaw fans. Shaw, he's cool with a lot of people on the YouTube scene. But just because you're cool with people that speak boxing doesn't mean you're the goods. It doesn't make you the goods, man. And we got a lot of that last night. A lot of guys, they're cool and everything, but that does not make them the goods when it comes to boxing. You either have it or you don't. You either have it or you don't, right? But I want to spend a special shout out to my guy Abraham Nova. I even seen the man that floored him, that knocked him out, gave him high praise and accolades because here's a man that was coming off, man, arguably, and I was at that fight. I covered that fight. Man, he got flatlined, man. Sometimes when guys get knocked out like that, especially underneath the lights on the big stage, they don't bounce back the same. He bounced back and he looked good against a formidable opponent. Lopez used to be trained by Buddy McGirt, so he's a decent fighter. Abraham Nova was able to control the fight, drop him a couple times. So salute to Abraham Nova, man. Salute to Abraham Nova. Johnny Rice caught a break. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say he caught a break, man. The big Italian, was controlling the fight. But as you know, in heavyweight boxing and any boxing, all it takes is one shot. Johnny Rice hit the Mega Millions, man. Like the boxing gods, and God loves that guy, man. He landed a devastating right hand, and it opened up a cut, a severe cut. But not only that, um, Benji Esteban, the ref, made a terrible judgment call, but the powers that be, the Turning Point Commission, Turning Stone, I always say Turning Point, Turning Stone Commission, man, they did the honorable thing and they went to the replay, and Johnny was awarded the KO victory. Now, this is probably going to lead to a nice payday for him now. A nice payday. He might get a big baby fight. He might even get a rematch fight with Homeboy. We got to just see how this plays out. But like I said, salute to Johnny. Johnny definitely was losing that fight. I rewatched it again. He just landed. He was. It seemed like he was relentless to let his hands go. He was real big and sluggish, but he landed that big right hand, man. When you're there, he probably was close to 300 pounds last night. I know he touched the scale at 275. Heavyweights can eat and drink. He looked a way bigger than 275 fight night. He might have been close to 300. Yes, 300. Smash the like button for me. I got a couple people in here. That's all I ask. Brian Norman Jr. If you following the shout out to my brother. My brother's in his bag this morning. He posted a comment because a while back, they I don't know if they was plotting, scheming, but they acted like they wanted that Tucker smoke. See, one thing about us, Team Tucker, we're very humble. Um, because we do it underneath the lights. Shout out to Jihad. Like I said, I jumped on now because shout out to the Philly crew. They will be arriving in a little while. We're gonna do some sparring. I'll probably go live a little bit. I might do a short in the gym for the real boxing heads out there, just to show y'all the source experience. Um, but yes, my brother commented on a picture on the top rank website or Instagram site. He said we can't wait. Yes, we can't wait. Now, granted, that was Brian Norman's first fight on that type of scale, you know, and the lights were bright. But he has a lot to work on. He has a lot to work on. A lot to work on. I was live covering this fight. I did the play by play. If you watched it, you know what I'm speaking on. He came out guns a blazing. That's you know, and my man weathered the storm. And it's like I was telling my brother, dude got dropped in the eighth round. You know why? Because the same thing that Brian Norman did in the first round, that's what happened with him. He was overconfident because he hurt Brian Norman at the end of the seventh round. And he came out in the eighth round and he got into a reckless exchange. A reckless exchange, and Brian Norman was able to get something off on him, but he still didn't stop him. And I'm gonna tell you something. With this boxing, if you don't got a motor, and it was showing last night, guys were punching themselves out, and they was pretty much out on their feet. See, with boxing, you need a motor, man. You gotta have gears. And I'm gonna say this too. He was on, I think it was the Boxing Voice, and he called out Gary Antoine Russell. Stay away from him, man. Gary Antoine Russell will stop you, and he's lighter than you. He's fighting at a 140, but he has gears. Fighters that have gears, right? Like the your opponent last night. I'm speaking on Brian Norman Jr. His opponent last night didn't have the gears. He was nice and crafty a little bit, but he didn't have the gears. He fought in spots because there was a lot of times when he was backing Brian Norman up with good body shots, had him on the ropes, was landing effective shots, but he just couldn't turn it up to that next gear. Coaches and real fight connoisseurs know what I'm speaking on right now. Um, had at the point I had the gears, he had a couple of openings in that fight where it could have got real interesting. And like I said, the upper echelon guys, like I believe he called out. Who else did he call out? Gary Antoine Russell is a problem. He listen, you see how listen, Victor Postyle never been stopped, right? Victor Postyle had like a brain fart letdown. That was like the 12th round. Gary Antoine Russell took it from he listen, I drive 15 speeds, right? So I gotta go there with it. He was a 15 speed Kenilworth. He was in sixth gear and threw that mother effort in 15 in the blink of an eye. See, the elite fighters can do that. They have gears. B level fighters, they have gears too, but they have what I like to call a 5 speed. The elite upper echelon guys have that 15 speeds. Hopefully, y'all are catching my source right now. That's why I said there are levels. There are levels. And we seen that last night. Big Shot Shaw he does not have a 15 speed gear. He talked it. He was in there with a guy with a 10 speed, and he couldn't even throw it in gear, man. I know he was the favorite too. So I'm seeing a lot of videos talking about what's the name was the A side. No, listen, if you know, you know, man. The people that's behind Shaw, they are very well respected, powerful players in the game too. Uh, Lou DiBella is his promoter, number one. Lou DiBella is a hitter in the game. Split T Management is his manager. That's David McWaters. So don't think that the deck was stacked against him. These guys are very well respected in the game. And Big Shot was the favor last night. So guys that betted on what's the name, man, that's why I wish I could have been at the turning Stone, man. I would have made me some money. 'Cause I would have put a yard on FA because I was confident FA was going to beat him because I wasn't sold on Shaw, especially after watching a lot of the lives yesterday and hearing some of the people that was speaking on him and his skill set. I was like, oh, nah, he's not it. He's definitely not it. When if this guy's talking that about him saying this, that, and the third, like, yo, your boxing IQ is YouTube. Your boxing IQ is uh narrative pushing. Your boxing IQ is the email was sent out. Yo, we're gonna speak highly on this guy. That's your boxing IQ. Your boxing IQ is not studying film, being in the gym, working with fighters, watching fighters come up through the ranks. And the thing that also stood out about me, how they was just like, um, when they were speaking on Big Shot Shaw, right? They were speaking on how he comes from boxing royalty. They really wasn't talking about him. It was about his family and the royalty family bloodline that he comes from and fighting. That's cool, but they can't get in there and fight for him. Let me get to some of these comments. Shout out to Big Blunts in the building. Oh, that's my guy right there. Yeah, Kentucky in the building too, man. Shout out to Louisville. That's my guy, man. Uh, he said, "Man, OG Shy ain't betting no more box." Yeah, I see your post on the YouTube, man. That's crazy. Betting on Boots to get a knockout, betting on Brian Norman to get a knockout, betting on the heavyweights to finish each other. Shit, just disappoint. Yo, bees like that sometimes, Blunt. Yeah, shout out to you too, my good brother. Shout out to Louisville, Kentucky, man. You heard? But yeah, let me get to the undercard, some of the undercard fights. I liked how Shoo Shoo looked. I know y'all gonna say I'm New York biased. No, Shoo Shoo got in some good round, and he was faced a little bit of adversity. He got the headbutt, right? Remember that? I can't remember what round it was. He sustained the headbutt and it kind of rattled him. You like to see that, man. You like to see when guys are hurt a little bit, how they respond in boxing. But shoot look good. I guess I was still at the party, man. We was coming back from the restaurant. I missed the Dante Benjamin fight, but I seen his highlights. They still didn't give him nobody yet. He got the guy out there in the first round. They're really holding his hand right now, so I can't really assess him too tough. But he did what he was supposed to. Anytime the matchmakers, this is what we like to call throw you a bone, and they put you in there with somebody that's not supposed to be in there with you, that's what you do. You get them up out of there. You get them up out of there. You like, yo, you handle your business, and you don't get paid for overtime in the sport of boxing. I seen a lot of fighters was on hand last night. Nico Ali, Tiger Johnson. Um, who else was in there? A lot of fighters, man. They came out, man. That's the one thing I like about the top ranked stable of fighters. They support one another. And it's not that fake Hollywood support. You know what I'm saying? It's like real genuine support. And I'm speaking on covering both sides, all sides of the fence. Like a lot of other fighters that claim they rock with each other, it'd be fake love. It'd be love for the cameras, and it'd be like the what I like to refer to as the paparazzi love. Because it's a lot of paparazzi business in boxing now. You know, but overall, man, good card. I would have loved to have seen Big Shot do more. But like I said, he'll be all right, man. He'll be all right. And I'm like Coach. Shout out to Coach Malachi. I was digging his fight party. I was watching his fight party and watching the fight at the same time. Coach Malachi, True Media Today, USA Boxing, dope fight card. He had me rolling with the Johnny Rice commentary and also the Big Shot Shaw commentary because he was me and him was on the same accord, right? When I was sitting here saying it to myself, talking to my brother, and I was like, yo, this dude said he's gonna be the heavyweight champion. I'm like, how? I'm like, I'm watching. I'm like, how? I'm like, yo, man, I know Big Baby and wherever he was at, whether it was Houston or back in Ohio, yeah, he was licking his chops. Like, yo, I will stop this dude, man. Yo, I will stop this dude, man. Like, yo, how dare you go on different platforms and call me out, and call Big Baby would have stopped him, bro. Listen, man. They're gonna have to start putting some respect on Big Baby's name. That kid is the truth, bro. I've been in the gym with him. I see. Listen, I know all these other dudes be talking about. This dude did 100 rounds with Wilder. Now, listen, I seen with my own eyes Big Baby spar in Vegas. I've been around him numerous times, man. He can fight, and he has gears, bro. He showed it. Listen, I know they were saying, dude, my man Jerry Forrest was old. Listen, now he has what real coaches and old school fighters, coaches and teachers like. He responds, man. I know what's name gets a lot of flack for that. They get mad, like, no, that's listen, a real fighter, when they get hit, they gotta get that back. And you like that dog in your fighter. See, some fighters get hit and fold. Would you rather your fighter get hit with a hard shot and fold or get hit with a hard shot and try to come back with a hard shot. You know, that's just the game, man. But I know he was licking his chops. Like, yeah, this guy called me out. See, that was his problem too. He was looking ahead because he was already talking about when he gets past FA, him and um Big Baby could dial it in the summertime. That wasn't the end. You gotta take care of the assignment at hand. You gotta take care of the assignment at hand. And he did not. He fell short. But like I said, he'll be all right, man. He's with some good guys, man, in the game. He'll be all right. That's only his first loss. He's promoted by DeBella. DeBella has all type of connections in the game. And like I said, he's managed by David McWaters, another one with all type of connections in the game. You know? But my man Jerry, man. I mean Jerry. Jerry Rice. I'm thinking of Jerry Rice. Johnny Rice, man. He gonna get another big fight, man. He looked like a PBC heavyweight though last night, man. He caught that break. He landed that shot, man. But prior to that, man, oh man, he just didn't have it, man. He did, yo. Johnny was just out there, man. He got to work on his cardio, man. He needs to get with a strength and conditioning coach, a nutritionist. He got to cut some of that weight, man. All that weight was just like it was too much for him. Big baby just. Oh, you talking about which one? Jarrell Miller? I don't know where Jarrell Miller is, but Jaron Anderson, he's around. They got big plans for Jaron Anderson. I tried to tell y'all that, man. If y'all watch the telecast, I tried to tell y'all that. That's what, yo. Listen, they was hoping that Steven Shaw could have won that fight. He was the favor because see, Big Baby and FA probably won't fight, man. They're managed by the same manager. They're both Jay Prince fighters, man. You know. But if see the fight that would have been a good fight would have been because listen, if he would have won, he would have been 17-0, right? Yeah, my guys, they said the P. Yeah, he did, man. If you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to throw them under the bus, but you know what I mean by that. He looked like a PBC heavyweight, man. Oh, he did, man. He was just out there, man. He landed that shot, man, but he uh he was letting the Italian dude beat on him. He was getting off. He just landed that big, massive right hand, and it split my man's eye bad, bad. I knew that ref was stopping the fight, man. Yeah, that ref stops all the fights. That black guy, that old black guy. I can't think of his name right now. He refs mostly a lot of the fights in New York, man. He's hooked up too. I knew he was stopping it, bro. He stops fights in a heartbeat, bro. When I seen him go up to the ring apron, I was like, they ain't letting my man continue. This fight is over. And then when Benji Esteban tried to say it was a headbutt, I was like, yo, what is he doing? I was like, man, they gonna rob Johnny Rice, man. Because they knew if they would have went to the scorecards, Johnny Rice lost, man. But technically, when it comes from a punch and not a headbutt, it's a TKO. So Johnny caught his break, man. Big Johnny Rice, man. He needs a lot of work though, bro. I could just tell from like I said, I'm going to the gym probably about an hour. They'd be here around 11:30, 12 ish. Um, I could tell from watching him. Like he got good movement for a big dude. You see how he was slipping shots, good head movement. He doesn't do a lot of cardio though. He's too big, man. You know what he's doing? He's doing a lot of rounds, sparring, and eating. The man is damn near 300 pounds. He's doing a lot of sparring. He's getting rounds in, and he's eating. He's not doing no road work. He's out there in Vegas. I already know he's not running the mountains. He is not running the mountains. He's just sparring, man. know, he's just sparring, man. He yo like kudos to him, man. Like the boxing gods, God loves him, bro. This dude keeps catching breaks, man. I mean, he'll probably get another big top rank fight. Like I said, I want them to throw him the big baby. Big baby, yo, listen, big baby, a flatline that big giant, bro. Jared and yeah, look, I'm on record saying this. It is January 15th, 2023, 10:38 a.m. Jared Anderson will flatline Johnny Rice, bro. Cause them same shots that Italian was landing and the ones he was missing because he was reaching, my man Big Baby Anderson lands those. Um Coach K and my man Coach Riley, they would have man, Big Baby will stop him, bro. But I really wanted him to fight Shaw, man. I wanted Shaw to beat FA, man. You know? Because he was popping on, yeah. He was talking real slick. You know, he was talking real slick, like, dude, man. The first top rank fight you fought, they gave you Joey on like a 3 day notice. A 3 day notice. Yeah, he is a killer, man. Jared Anderson is a killer. Yeah, he's different, bro. I've been in the gym with him, man. I don't like certain dudes that I seen him spar. I just keep it in the archive because I don't want to diminish their career or mess up their potential to get a bag. But just know, man, yo, that he's not even a kid no more, right? That young man is everything. Listen, it's a reason why Bob Arum and Top Rank are doing what they doing. They're lining it up and getting ready because they know he's the future, bro. He's the future, man. And I remember speaking with him off the record, on the record, and asking him about the infamous sparring session with Tyson Fury, man. And when eventually one day that's all gonna come out, and y'all gonna be like, man, listen, you see what Tyson Fury did to the king, their king. He destroyed Wilder, bro. Destroyed him, man. Destroyed Wilder, bro. And he's on record. Listen, he's on record saying that the reason why he destroyed Wilder was because of Jared Big Baby Anderson preparing him. So that should just tell you, man, how good that young man is, man. You know, that should just tell you, man. Devin. I want to say his name right. Heaven Brady. I was gonna call him Devin. Heaven Brady looked good. What's his name was giving us some good instructions. Um, my guy Bozy. Yeah, that's another thing I want to speak on. You see this, right? That's why our fans, most fans, when it comes to boxing, they're delusional. You see how they talk this side of the street, that side of the street, back to back weeks. Bozy ate on both sides of the street. His son fought a pay per view fight with Showtime PBC. The following week, he worked the top rank event. See, it's only the fans. It's only the fans, the YouTubers, the people that's really not hands on that want to tell you, oh, I don't mess with this side, I don't mess with that side. I told you when it comes to the coaches and even some of the fighters, right? They getting money all across the board. They getting money all across the board. They don't be like, oh, I can't work with them. That's top rank. Oh, I can't work with them. That's PBC. Now that's only the fans, man. That's only the fans. Yeah, he did that for his brother. His brother's locked up. When he walked out in the prison jumpsuit, it was over for the rest. Now I like when he did the players ball. When he did the players ball, I'm gonna tell you the players ball was one of my favorites, and the Chucky. Remember when the Chucky he did that in the bubble, but I was there for that. When he did the Chucky costume, that was fire too. He did that in the bubble. But big baby's the goods, man. I keep trying to tell dudes, man. He's the goods, man. He's the goods. Yo, Shakur Stevenson is coming back to eighth, and a title, a WBC title eliminator to be the mandatory for the winner of Devin Haney and Lomachenko. And I seen Michael Benson posted. Now they trying to move that fight to New York. Man, if they move that fight to New York, right? That just lets you know the type of power Lomachenko has. Because he's not even the A side, man. He's not even the A side. Y'all want to play some audio, right? I want to have a little fun, right? Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Yo, this is the Boxing Voice's audio, right? Um, from when they had Coach Calvin Ford and Bill Haney on, right? I like the back and forth, right? Because see, one thing, like Bill tries to bully a lot of people on YouTube. He does. It is what it is. If you know, you know, right? Coach Calvin Ford wasn't having none of it. Yeah, he wasn't having none of it, man. Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, somebody sent that to me. I was like, why didn't I do a video on this, man? How did I miss this? How did I miss this? How did I miss this? I was like, yo, whoop. How did I miss this? I want y'all to hear this stuff. Yeah, I don't know how I missed this. And my kids painting. I don't know how I missed this, man. This was classic. See, they want the Tank Davis fight because Tank is getting the bag, man. He's not getting the guaranteed like they getting. But yes, here it goes right here. Y'all gotta hear this. This was some good stuff. This is courtesy of the Boxing Voice. I'm gonna play the audio for y'all. Enjoy this.
What's up?
What's up, man?
How are you?
What's going on?
Oh man, I'm so happy
great,
to be able to get you and Bill on the line so we could just clear some things up.
I don't even want to talk to that dude, yo. I really don't. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't got no words for him.
Really? He's on the line.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I ain't get on.
Cause my son. Hey, listen. Cause my son knocked that nigga out. Cause my son knocked Tank the fuck out. That's why he don't want no words from me.
Running your mouth, boy.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep running my mouth. I'm gonna keep running my mouth, nigga. Talking about you ain't got no words for me, nigga. What you mean you ain't got no words? Cause I said you wasn't getting no money?
Nigga, I'm getting money. You know I'm getting money. That's why you trying to get with me.
No, what you mean trying to get with you? Trying to get what?
I just said. You
big one take little. Hey, big one take little one.
Man, check this out, man. Like I said,
slow down talking about money,
man. I got time for that bullshit, Bill.
You big one take little one then, nigga.
Yeah, all right, nigga.
You ain't getting no money. You ain't getting no money, but if you happy, listen, if you happy with it, Calvin, if you happy with it, I ain't got no problem.
I ain't gonna let you talk me neither, man. I don't want to hear that bullshit, yo. You want some bullshit?
Hey, listen.
We good.
You got my number.
Go
one at a time. Come on, Bill. One at a time.
I want to talk to him.
Yeah, he told Bill he was on some bullshit.
What I want to talk to you for? We'll see you. Just like I said, we want to see.
When do you think you're going to see Devin, Calvin?
But Devin got to handle his business, and then we got to handle our business. We still got shit in front of us.
So in your opinion, you think after Ryan and after Loma, the two parties can meet?
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. That's what we're going to try to do.
No, ain't no figuring. Is that what's happening next?
Man, look, man, cut the bullshit out, man. We'll see you. Like I said, we'll see you. Like my little youngest said, get off his dick. Get off of his dick. Get off my dick, too. That's the end of the story. Get off it, man.
So who's got to make the call? Hold on a minute, Bill. Hold on a minute, Bill. Who got to make the call, Calvin? Who got to make the call? Just for the fans. Hold on.
I ain't doing it for no fans. We're not doing it for no fans.
Get off. Listen. I don't make any reference to you in terms of getting on no dick or getting on. You know what I mean? Hold up, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, yo,
like I talked about. Okay, you go. Listen, hold on.
That's not forced.
Listen, I'm gonna let you talk.
You actually make me go there with
Go ahead.
That's not forced. Like I said, it's gonna happen. You know it's
ain't
gonna
nobody
happen.
on your dick, nigga. The fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck do you think you talking to?
Bill.
Y'all?
All right, Bill.
You know what I'm saying? You the one just got hit in your mouth. You just got hit in your mouth. You just got hit in your mouth for that shit. You just got hit in your mouth for that shit. Now, the same weekend, you got hit in your mouth. I ain't got hit in my mouth.
Who got hit in their mouth?
You got hit in your mouth.
Yeah, you got that mistaken. I don't know where the hell you got that shit from.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Like I said, I don't know where you got that shit from. You better go do your homework. That didn't come out like that.
You didn't get hit in your mouth just last weekend?
That didn't happen to me. That definitely didn't happen to me.
What happened?
Like I said, I'm not gonna do that to Raheem. I'm not gonna do that, but that didn't happen.
I didn't mention no name.
Raheem,
I didn't mention no name. I didn't mention no name.
Like
what name you talking about?
But you don't know who I'm talking about. Yeah, but you say I got hit in the mouth, so you're insinuating to something. Somebody told you some bullshit because you wasn't there. Like I said, you wasn't there.
So did it happen or not?
So, like I said again, you're insinuating some bullshit where you wasn't there.
I said, did it happen or not?
When that didn't happen like that. When that didn't happen like that.
What you mean like that?
Like
what? Like what?
Like I just said, I'm not gonna put it out there like that. That's all you want to do is start that's bullshit, man.
Hey man, listen. You just said that I'm
Come on, I don't even want to.
You just said that I'm on.
Bill,
listen.
Bill, I don't even want to. Like I said,
hey, listen.
Why don't
you tell him to shut up? To shut up now, so I can talk too.
Hey, I don't want to talk to you. That's the thing. I don't even want to talk.
Listen.
And that was good. I loved it that, right? I loved it that. Let me mute it now. I loved it that, man. Because one thing about Bill gets on here a lot of times, and like I said, when it comes to YouTube, it's a lot of people that be in bed with different people, so they'll push certain narratives, man. And to hear Calvin Ford, shout out to Coach Calvin Ford, aka the real Cuddy, go at Bill like that, right? Go at Bill like that and stand. He was standing on a square. It was good, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. I'm about to get ready to shoot down to the gym in a second, so I want to get myself situated. I'll probably bring Coach Ring down there. Be on the lookout, I might jump on and do a quick, live. And I'll probably bring the camera out too, man. If you rock with me on IG, you see I uploaded some of the pictures from the party yesterday at the Sky Zone. This new camera, man, fire. The lens, oh my God, next level. Next level type of work, man. But yeah, salute to Kentucky, Louisville, uh, the Midwest, down south, all that, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat. Bruce Gold, my brother William. Yeah, yo, it was funny. It was hilarious, right? Yeah, yeah. Somebody said that to me. I was like, yo, how did I miss that, man? I don't know how I didn't do a video on that, man. I still might have to do a follow-up video on that, man. I don't know how I missed that. Shout out to Q, the guard in the building. I don't know how I missed that, but yo, Coach Calvin Ford was on the square, man. See that, he tried to act like Calvin ain't getting no bread. Takes care of Calvin, man. Don't listen, man. This cause certain dudes be flashing. See that's what I don't like about the internet. Like dudes be thinking just cause somebody garners mad jewelry or show big whips, they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Or they're outshining somebody. No. Some people ain't flashy, man. Some people just live a moderate, modest life. They ain't into all that, man. They're not into all that, man. If you know, you know, right? If you know, you know, you know. Appreciate that, Q. But yeah, that right there was hilarious, man. I still think I might do a video on that, man. I was just trying to reach out to some people to get the audio, cause that was hilarious, bro. Yeah, yeah. He told Bill Hader he was on some bullshit. Yo, I cried this one. I said, yo, how did I miss that, man? How did I miss that, man? Man, yo, listen, man. Bill lives for this, man. That's why I said, Bill gets on. Bill goes on any panels on YouTube. He instigates stuff up. And then, like I said, he got one thing about Bill. Bill got a lot of goofy channels in bed with him. That they all they do is push lies and oh yo, I spoke to what they call him BH. I spoke to BH. BH can tell you anything. You're not credible. Just because he told you something that deemed it to be credible. There's two sides to every side of the story, and then there's the third side, the truth. No, but it's up though, man. I'm about to get ready to run down to the gym. Like I said, the boys is gonna get some work. I want to be on deck for that. And definitely, football games is on. I might come back on and do a football. Cause the G men are playing tonight, man. Hopefully they get a W, man. If not, at least they broke the cycle and they won in. But I'm definitely about to run down to the gym. Be on the lookout for that. I'll probably do a quick short, maybe a 2 to 3 minute live in the gym, you know, highlighting some of our youngins, our next level stars. But yes, man, the levels when the lights are on are different. We seen that last night, man. But like I said, Big Shot sure will be all right. He got powerful people with him that's rolling with him. So he just, what it is, he got overconfident too. Like he was talking big dog stuff, and he wasn't a big dog, man. I know a lot of the channels that behind them was trying to rally and talk that big dog stuff for him too. Oh, we got over 100 rounds in there with Wilder, and it didn't show. Yeah, he fought Fa so scary, bro. It's like, bro, I watched a live and a dude co-signed you like, oh yeah, he ate right hands from Wilder. Yo, you would think that Fa's right hand is more powerful than Wilder. How he was scared of that. He was scared of it, man. It was like, dude, you got to take a risk. Are you going to take a risk? Are you going to go for it? He was not willing to go for it last night. If you watch that fight, you know what I'm talking about. He was not willing to go for it. I just knew in the ninth or the 10th round, I was like, yeah, he's gonna go for it now, man. He was like, yo, Fa had him nervous, man. And Fa, man, Fa's like a basic fighter, bro. Like, and I don't say that in a bad sense. I mean, like, he's throwing a 1-2, stab to the body, up jab, stab to the body. He's not putting combinations. He's not throwing a 1-2-3 uppercut. He's not coming with double hooks and all that, man. And his hand speed is all right, but sure had the faster hand speed, man. But yeah, that's just my assessment and breakdown, man. I don't want to stay on too long. But like I said, sure will be all right. He got DeBella and David McWaters. They'll figure something out for him. But there's levels, man. And he talked it, man. I don't see him being the next heavyweight champion. You know, not with guys like Big Baby and others coming. You heard? But that's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate the likes and all that, man. Like I said, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna keep banging them out. Definitely check out that BMF episode 2 breakdown I did video. I got a couple more other videos that I might put together a little later, but definitely be on the lookout for this sparring. You know, we about to go hit the gym up right now. I'll probably let Coach Reem run around and do a little something. But yes, you know the vibes. It's been the Zagga, Yagga, God. Ahala.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.